you? I'm Cynthia Blabbermouth.
And I'm Roger Know-It-All. Tonight's top story. A prisoner has escaped from Yathel prison this afternoon. Police caught the prisoner camping in Mount Crawford Forest. It was a clear case of criminal intent.
A 9-year-old girl has disappeared from her Aldinga home earlier this morning. It was discovered that she'd been using moisturiser that makes you look 10 years younger.
A farmer on the York Peninsula has lost his life after falling into a vat of crushed chickpeas today. Police say they have a suspicion that it could be hummus-side. Nasty.
This morning along the Southern Expressway, a truck carrying a cargo of Vicks Vapor Rub has overturned. Amazingly, there was no congestion for 8 hours.
That's a gang.
A 21-year-old man was stopped for questioning this afternoon at the Rainella gym after he was caught stealing a Limbo Stick. Honestly, how low can you go? Shocking.
Some children from Sellex Beach Kindergarten were rushed to the Flinders Medical Centre today after swallowing a collection of coins. When asked for an update... Sorry. When asked for an update on the check, the medical staff reported there'd been no change yet.
Oh, this is like normal waiting.
In further news, there's news today from Canberra that Prime Minister Albanese has started working as a local pizza shop. It's been reported that he needed the dough.
We've received a special report from our News for You reporter, Sebastian Vella.
Yay.
He reports that there's been a protest in Adelaide tomorrow morning about fairy bread. The further report says that the police are expecting hundreds and thousands.
That was my joke.
Another News for You reporter, Paul Vella, reported that a local man has been hit, sadly, sad news, by a reversing car. The police are asking the driver to come forward.
Yeah, Dad's told me that one.
Scientists have made a couple of remarkable discoveries at the Flinders University recently. It's reported that the average human body contains enough bones to make an entire skeleton. They also discovered that if you took all of your veins out of your body and put them in a whole long line, then you'd be dead.
The reopening of the refurbished Lego shop in Rundle Mall yesterday was a huge success. Shop owners reported that customers were lined up for blocks. Dietitians have been given the go-ahead to share some vital information about the health benefits of eating dried grapes. It's all about raising awareness, really. Current housing crisis in South Australia. The current housing crisis in South Australia is continuing to escalate. 5 ants have had to join 5 other ants in a city apartment. Now they're 10 ants together.
Going to our overseas news now. In the USA, everyone arriving at John Lennon's International Airport are being required to quarantine. Imagine all the people.
The CEO of Ikea was elected president of Sweden recently. It's reported that he's still assembling his cabinet.
During the recent census, it was discovered that the capital city of Ireland's population is growing rapidly. In fact, it's Dublin.
3 American social media sites, YouTube, Twitter and Facebook, will be merging over the next 3 weeks it will be renamed You Twitface.
There's been a large explosion in France causing the destruction of a large cheese factory. Everywhere you walk there is debris.
And finally, on tonight's segment, the popular comic character Snoopy has officially been retired from his well-loved comics. He was tired of working for peanuts.
That concludes tonight's edition of News for You. Please join us again for our next edition. I'm Cynthia Blabbermouth.
And I'm Roger Know-It-All, bidding you good night.